Greetings from the Outer Banks. As many of you know, I am currently fighting cancer, and life can be pretty stressful to say the least. 2 days in the Outer Banks was just what the doctor ordered, and I hope you enjoy exploring with me as I check out wild horses on the beach in Kerala, Wright Brothers National Memorial, Body Island Lighthouse, Kitty Hawk Beach, and more.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. I am leaving in a few minutes to drive to Kerala to see a wild horse adventure tour. So cross your fingers that I will see lots of wild horses on the beach. I will take you guys along for the journey. Getting ready to head out on the tour now. So excited!
If you have an off-road vehicle, you can drive out onto the beach on your own, but if you don't, there are a few tour companies that will get you out there. My mom and I booked an off-road Hummer adventure through Wild Horse Adventure Tours in Kerala. Yes, it's actually pronounced Kerala, not Corolla like the car. This video is not sponsored, but I have to send out a huge thank you to Wild Horse Adventure Tours for giving us such an incredible experience that we'll never forget. As I've been undergoing chemo every 3 weeks, my white blood cells have been low and I have a very weakened immune system, so it's important for me not to get sick or I'll likely end up in the hospital. I requested an end seat when I booked the tour, and they did even better. They let me ride shotgun in the front next to the driver, and my mom was right behind me with a seat in between her and the next passenger, so I didn't have to worry about getting sick. I was blown away by how kind everyone was there, and I can't recommend this tour enough. This tour was about 2 hours long, and there is no guarantee you'll see horses on any tour, but we were lucky and saw so many. During the first hour, we saw a few solo horses scattered throughout the sand dunes and by people's beach houses, but on our way back we saw a ton on the beach. It's not every day that you get to see beautiful wild horses walking on the beach by the water. This was definitely a bucket list experience. Keep in mind, whether you are in a vehicle or walking on the beach, it is illegal to come within 50 feet of the wild horses. You're not allowed to pet, feed, or harass the horses, and it's common to see police cars on the beach making sure people follow these rules. Dean was our tour guide, and he was the best. We learned a lot of information about the horses during the tour, and he threw in some funny jokes to keep us laughing. One thing I really appreciated was how he turned around whenever we saw horses so that everyone on all sides of the Hummer could get a good view. It was amazing to see a baby horse on the beach and see the mama horse standing close to protect it. I never wanted this tour to end. I could have easily stayed on the beach all day watching these stunning horses. Next up on the agenda was the Wright Brothers National Memorial in Kill Devil Hills. This monument celebrates the accomplishments of the Wright brothers, who flew the first successful flights here in 1903. It was really cool to walk up to the memorial and explore the visitor center, museum, and more. Just a short walk from the monument is a large boulder commemorating the spot where the Wright brothers successfully took off on their first flights. You can walk down the flight line to see how long each of the first flights were and how far they traveled. It's crazy to think how far we've come in terms of air travel, all thanks to the dedication and determination of Wilbur and Orville Wright, who started it all. I learned a lot at the Visitor Center and Museum, and it was pretty neat to see a replica of the first plane that was flown. Just a little different from planes today, don't you think?
There's more to life than being a passenger. I like that.
If you know me, you know I love a good sunrise, so of course day 2 started at the beach. Here's 45 minutes and 10 seconds. I hope you enjoy this time lapse as much as I do. Our hotel was right on the beach in Kitty Hawk, which made it easy to soak up this gorgeous sunrise in the morning. Handstand or it didn't happen, right? The beach is one of my favorite places to do gymnastics, and I couldn't pass up this opportunity. The Body Island Lighthouse is about 30 minutes away from Kitty Hawk, located at the northern end of the Cape Hatteras National Seashore. Anyone can visit the lighthouse, but if you want to climb to the top, you do need to purchase tickets in advance at recreation.gov. I bought a ticket for 9 a.m., which was the first time slot of the day, and I felt pretty lucky to be the first person to make it to the top. Climbing to the top of the lighthouse is equivalent to climbing a 10-story building, and I thought this was a fun little challenge. Keep in mind, only one person is allowed on each flight of stairs at a time, and there are some other important rules to follow, but if you're careful and safe, this is definitely a unique experience.
Climbing up 219 steps to the top of the lighthouse. It's only $10 to get tickets to climb to the top, and you can get tickets on recreation.gov. If you are capable of climbing 219 steps, I highly recommend climbing the lighthouse. The views are pretty phenomenal from the top. You can hike a little boardwalk trail to this little overlook, and the view is pretty nice.
After the lighthouse, it was time to go back to the beach. My mom and I really enjoyed the Kitty Hawk Beach, but if you have any other Outer Banks beach recommendations, comment below and let me know because I'd love to come back here one day. We were pretty entertained by this crab we found in the sand. This little guy woke up and chose violence because he bit a lady who was casually sunbathing on the beach, but luckily she was okay. This crab was crazy. If you're staying in or around Kitty Hawk, you should definitely take a short walk out on the Kitty Hawk Pier. You do have to pay to go out on the pier, but if you're staying at the Hilton Garden Inn, you can show your room key for free access. A lot of people go fishing on this pier, but even if you don't, it's a great place to take a walk and enjoy the beautiful shore views of the Outer Banks. As always, I took way too many pictures on this trip, but I hope you enjoy them. My mom and I had an absolute blast in the Outer Banks. Our only regret was not staying here longer. Feel free to comment with any recommendations because I'd love to check out more of this beautiful place if I go back. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see all of my upcoming adventures. It would mean the world to me. Cancer or no cancer, I plan on living my life to the absolute fullest. See you on the next adventure!